Today's question is: what are the types of context clues? Discovering the meaning of unfamiliar words through context clues is a lot like solving a mystery. Just as detectives look for clues using magnifying glasses and maps, readers search for helpful hints hidden in the text. These clues often come in the form of specific words, expressions, or phrases that reveal the meaning of a difficult word. The following are some types of context clues. Number 1. Definition. In this type of context clue, the writer directly explains the meaning of a difficult or unfamiliar word within the sentence or nearby. This is the easiest type of context clue to identify because it gives a clear and straightforward explanation. Writers often use signal words or punctuation to introduce the definition, such as is, means, refers to, which is, that is, or by setting off the definition with commas, parentheses, or dashes. Examples: global warming, an increase in the average temperature of the Earth's atmosphere, is what we are experiencing today. In this sentence, the unfamiliar term global warming is immediately followed by a definition set off by commas. A carnivore is an animal that feeds only on the flesh of other animals. The word is here introduces a direct definition of carnivore. A tsunami refers to a large sea wave caused by an underwater earthquake or volcanic eruption. In this sentence, the phrase refers to is used as a signal to introduce the definition of the word tsunami. Number 2. Example. In this type of context clue, the writer provides one or more examples to help clarify the meaning of a difficult word. Instead of giving a direct definition, the writer lists specific instances that represent or illustrate the unfamiliar term. These examples allow the reader to infer the meaning by analyzing the context in which the word is used. Signal words such as, like, for example, for instance, and including often introduce example clues. Examples: non-biodegradable materials such as plastics, tin cans, and bottles should be disposed of properly so they don't block our drainage systems. The phrase such as acts as a signal or clue word that introduces examples: plastics, tin cans, and bottles, which help the reader figure out that non-biodegradable refers to materials that do not decompose or break down naturally. Aquatic animals, including fish, dolphins, and turtles, live in water and depend on it for survival. The listed examples help clarify that aquatic animals are those that live in water environments. Extreme sports like skydiving, rock climbing, and bungee jumping involve a high level of risk and excitement. These examples help the reader infer that extreme sports are adventurous and risky physical activities. And number 3, synonyms and antonyms. In this type of context clue, The writer helps readers understand an unfamiliar word by using either a synonym, a word with the same or nearly the same meaning, or an antonym, a word with the opposite meaning. This approach allows the reader to figure out the meaning based on how the word relates to other familiar words in the sentence. Synonyms often appear right next to the unfamiliar word, while antonyms may be introduced using signal words like but, however, although, or unlike. Examples using a synonym as a context clue. My mother has always been passionate about taking care of the environment. She never fails to share her fervent desire to be a good steward of God's creation. The word passionate helps the reader understand that fervent means having strong feelings about something. The child was elated, so joyful that she could not stop smiling all day. The synonym joyful reveals that elated means extremely happy. Here are the examples using an antonym as a context clue. Some people do not see how vital coral reefs are, so they use dynamite in fishing as if these reefs are not important for the survival of fish. The phrase "not important" helps the reader understand that vital means very important, with the phrase "as if" highlighting the contrast. Unlike his rude remarks before, John's recent comments were courteous and respectful. The word "unlike" and the contrast with rude help the reader understand that courteous means polite and well-mannered.